Baka.
Ucka bucka.
Dread XP. Positively spooky.
Oh, I should.
Sucker for love. Date to die for.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna play it Blade. I played the original on stream, and it was so much fun. The fucking Cthulhu with the squid face, then the massive badonkadonks. Hey, she was hot. Definitely voices. We want full screen. Is this hentai? It's been so long. Teases you that it's hentai, but it's not hentai. It's
The
just
1,000
fun.
versus the 1.
The 1,000 versus the 1. Boop, 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 boop. It's highly
Eldritch
suggestive.
gods, cosmic horrors, things beyond our understanding. To merely gaze upon their form is to abandon all hope.
And it actually gets the lore correctly, the Eldritch lore. They know their stuff.
They are sequestered to the stars, appearing only through challenging, failure-prone rituals and unutterable incantations.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I
Their
had to
twisted, fanatical followers require no such invitation to commit horrors beyond belief in their stead. It is then when the boogeyman lurking in the shadows isn't an obscure, imperceptible shade, but a tangible madman, that the vague prognostications of the stars become empty threats before the undeniably material, the simple hatchet in their hands.
Did something scary happen?
There's gonna be a lot more characters in this game. What? What? Huh?
In the book you're reading, did something scary happen? You're as pale as a sheet.
I don't trust you. Anyone, one of the previous dateable options that masqueraded as a human was actually a dateable eldritch god. So I don't trust you, lady, and your big badunkadunks. Oh, no, I must have nodded off and had a bad dream.
Oh.
I know this is a super weird question, but can you tell me where I am?
You're in my bookstore, in Sacramento. Are you lost?
Sacramento. Oh no, I think I know where I am now. Thanks. I've been getting strange dreams lately. I can't make sense of what they've been about, but when I wake up, my heart is pounding out of my chest and I'm not where I fell asleep. Well, that's not good. These dreams started happening the same time that people began vanishing from my hometown, Sacramento. I wonder if we'll get a cameo from the original hero from the first game. Even though it's a fairly remote town with a small population, there's been dozens of disappearances in the last year alone. So many that the trains don't stop at the station anymore. Concerned locals claim to have spotted angry woodland spirits at the edge of the woods, animals with too many features watching them, like too many eyes. And outsiders can't shake the feeling that they're always being watched by the unblinking, purple eyes of the townsfolk. The Sacramen-cho stare is what they call it on the news. They're saying that the stare is how they can tell if you're an outsider at a glance. If you don't have it, they know you're not one of them. Oddly enough, I don't have the Sacramen-cho stare, despite being born here. And even now, after returning home, I've still been spared from it. Besides some lightheartedness and a dull, warm fuzzies feeling, I don't feel any different. The girl that runs this odd bookstore also hasn't been cursed, it seems.
Have you made a selection? Did you find a book to your liking?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to loiter. To be honest, I don't have any money with me, but I'll come back first thing tomorrow and buy something.
No, it's fine. I'm glad that you enjoyed reading my books. But it's starting to get dark outside.
I'll read your
With
book.
all the disappearances lately, you better hurry home.
I'll flip those pages. Home. Even though my family fled town when the disappearances began, I'm returning to our ancestral home in Sacramento, all because of a note that I found in my apartment this morning. Exposition, exposition. Your mother is a little shook up from everything that happened, and so I'm taking care of her at Gram Icaneda's place. Icaneda's. If you came to visit, it would cheer her up and help her recovery. We've missed you so much, Stardust. But the strange thing is, my parents were two of the first people to go missing. They were declared dead since they'd been missing more than a year amidst the disappearances. This is their handwriting, and my parents are the only ones that call me Stardust. Excuse me. This is them, beyond a shadow of a doubt. I don't know. Whatever is going on here, I can't turn my back. I need to see them again. Speaking of, I'd better get going. Thanks for letting me doze off. I promise I'll come back real soon.
Thank you for stopping in. Take care.
Right, time to hurry back. I push my way through the door, leaving the warm glow of the bookstore behind as the sun sets. Sacramento, overgrown now by oppressive canopies of foliage from the smell of animal musk and swampy fields. You'd think this was a barn, not a city street. Every surface here. This looks a little ominous. I don't know if I'd want to be here. Every surface here is plastered with posters. Many litter the ground, and every single one is of someone that was never found. That's why they call it Missing Person Lane. Now, it's where desperate out-of-towners looking for their loved ones leave posters before going missing themselves. It's the only navigable footpath left and the most direct route to my house. This is all so fucked. Why is this town so fucked already, and it's just the prologue? I can't tell if it's the darkness playing tricks on me or what, but I'm losing my way down streets that I should know forwards and backwards. Wasn't I supposed to make a turn a while ago? I can't make heads or tails of the houses and landmarks I used as a kid to get around. It's like my whole hometown was replaced by an unfamiliar yet exact replica. Okay. Calm down. If I check my note my parents wrote and compare the address number to the nearest house, I should be able to at least figure out if I'm walking the right way. Google Maps that shit. Cash receipt. A chicken curry, fried chicken, cheeseburger, beer, water, ketchup, soy sauce. It's $51. A blank grocery store receipt. When did I put this in my pocket? Where's my parents' letter? Oh no. I dig through my pockets in a panic. There's no way I dropped it in the bookstore. So where could it have? This receipt. It has the same fold lines and dimensions as the handwritten note I had. Could I have? No. There's no way I could have misread a shopping list as an entire letter from my parents. Right? Would not walk at that alley. No siree. 0 out of 10. I fumble around with the note, checking the back and flipping it and turning it in a hopeless attempt to see the message again. But the receipt stays a receipt. Something is very wrong. I turn to run.
Hey! Ow! Are you, like, blind or something? Watch where you're going, Klutzarama.
Klutzarama. Oh my god. I love her. I slammed right into somebody coming the other way. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you alright? I should have been more careful. Whoa, she is really pretty. Oh, sucker for love. On stream. Oh no, I didn't mean...
For love. Date to die for.
I didn't mean to go to the main screen.
The 1,000 versus the...
Okay, I'll have to click through
Eldritch
this.
gods.
I'm sorry. Hey, owl, are you like blind or something? Watch where you're going, Klutzarama. I slammed right into somebody coming the other way. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you alright? I should have been more careful. Whoa, she's really pretty. But what on earth is this girl doing wandering around Sacramento at night? You ain't no sucker for love. You know the rules, and so do I.
Your expectations, what I'm thinking of.
Don't touch me.
That was like me in the last game at the final boss. Sorry, I didn't mean to smack into you like that. I know it's not an excuse, but I was just in a rush.
Oh yeah, I know. You gotta go run off and steal my boyfriend, right?
What?
Yeah, it's whatever. Totally cool. Save your breath. I already know how this goes.
What? I'll steal you away from your boyfriend. Got him. Wait, what? Your boyfriend?
Yeah, you heard me. My boyfriend. Buck is mine.
Oh god, what is that Kill Bill line? My name's Buck, and I likes to f***. Is that Kill Bill? Who the heck is Buck? Where are all these accusations coming from? I don't know anyone named Buck.
Huh? Really? You don't know who Buck is?
Just that he likes to fuck.
You're not, like, from out of town, are you?
The stare. It's real. I turn my head down and briskly walk past her. She starts walking alongside me.
Hey, look at me.
I can't let her see my eyes. No matter what, she'll notice I don't have the Sacramento stare.
You can tell me. Are you from here or what?
I live here.
Oh yeah? Look at me really quick.
This is bad. Even if I make it home, she'll know where I live. What do I do?
Look at me.
Ah. Poke you in the eye. I freeze. Before I know it, I'm already staring straight at her. Ma'am, your eyes are glowing. Go to an optometrist.
Bucky, hi. Got another one for you at Missing Person Lane.
Oh no, she has a bloody knife for a cell phone charm. That's how you know she's a bitch. I break into a mad dash, running my hardest. Everything is a blur. My heart is pounding in my ears. Can't dull out the sound of whistles, shouts, and unidentifiable commotion coming from all sides. Panting and dizzy, I feel my body slowing down, but the image of my face on the next missing persons poster kicked my legs into action once more. But no matter how far I run, the buildings refuse to change, the street refuses to turn, and the sounds of the awakening woods refuse to abate. This is hopeless. There's a wide open clearing in the trees about 1 block ahead. If I can break line of sight from my unseen pursuers, I have a chance of finding some place to hide. As I near the turnoff, my exhaustion makes itself known. If this is a dead end, or it's too dark to find my way, I won't have the energy to turn around and start running again. I round the corner. It's my grandma's house. Oh, that doesn't look spooky as shit. Sitting alone in the middle of a clearing in the woods. I thought the way to my house involved multiple turns a ways back, but I don't have time to question things as I'm already halfway up the makeshift dirt path. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. This looks like the Exorcist house, yes! I skulk up the open lawn of my grandparents' old house, burst through the door, and hold the door shut for what feels like forever. Yeah, that's not a little sussy. That's not a little sussy either. What are all these shoes? There's so many shoes. No one's banging at the door. For the moment, I'm not being chased. Hey, I may have just been standing at the entrance, but I can already tell something feels off about my home. Like the warm, familiar place I grew up in is long gone. I can't put my finger on it, but this dread. Why do I feel like I need to sneak around my own home? Is someone here? My parents? Hello? I'm home. No response. Hello? Oh, objective. Find your upstairs bedroom. Oh, wow. We have a whole map? What? Oh. Oh, okay. What about inspect? A butterfly stuck in a web. Where's the spider? Oh, is this where I dash out the door and flee from the house? If I can escape from Sacramento, I can tell everyone what's been happening. Wait, what? I didn't mean to. I sprint back through Missing Persons Lane, unable to shake the feeling of an unseen pursuer just past the tree line. But no matter how far I run, the buildings refuse to change. Time and time again, I arrive back at my house. It's as if my house was in the middle of a non-Eclusidian labyrinth. As soon as I lose sight of it, I happen upon it again. Even when my past certainly puts distance between me and my house, I cannot get free of its strange clutches. I won't be able to escape until these darned woods are banished. I cross the threshold with rekindled determination. Okay. Well, you keep pointing me in other directions that isn't the exit. Your house looks dirty as shit. Not creepy at all. Oh. Oh my god, I actually have to slide it. That's awesome. Our family photos. Only none of these photos have me in it. The faces of my siblings look unfamiliar. What's with those strange symbols? And there's a bucket of blood, I suspect. There's a lot of backpacks. Very nice. Bonsai trees. I want to go where the blood is? Question mark? Is that blood? I like how the sliding tatami doors give an opportunity for, or the paper doors give an opportunity for jump scares. The bird cage where my Gram kept her finches, it's been destroyed from the inside. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who is in here? Doing what? Okay, I know, I'm trying. There's a shit ton of rooms. How does she have so many rooms? I'm jealous. It just gets worse and worse. How many people were in here? I didn't know we even had this many futons. Why are there so many beds out? That is my question as well. And it's just like open pantry. So much food. Okay, nothing in the map. The dining room. I don't think I was. Nope, I have not been in here. And what the f is this? This is okay. Inspect meat. Fresh, dripping meat. I should avoid counting the number of legs. What is that?
My leg!
Unusually pungent spices. Pepper, nutmeg, ginger, and cinnamon, to name a couple, I see. Suffocantly thick with their scent. I don't even know if that's a word. It looks like cooking oil, except it's in a gallon container, and it smells like burnt hair and sulfur. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst smell. The color is black as soot, too. Oh, nice. It shows you which room you're facing. That's a nice... That is a nice detail. No, I wouldn't want to go to this room. I want to inspect. Looks... Excuse me. Triplets. Looks like the triplets' toys have been mostly untouched ever since we left in a hurry. What the f*** is all this place? What a mess. The closet's been ransacked, but no valuables have been taken. What a mess. What a mess, what a mess. Had fun with her. Oh. This is the biggest house, and I'm kind of jealous. Okay, there's the upstairs. Oh. I just want to look at everything, but I guess I need to go upstairs to my room. Oh. Let's see. Okay, this is a different... Oh, this is the bathroom. Oh, they have a Japanese-style toilet. Oh, what is this? That doesn't look normal. I've watched The Simpsons and I have no idea what that means. Okay, is this my bedroom? No, that's another bedroom, but I'll go in it. Acts, looks, feels, sounds like a porn game. You haven't even seen...
Hello?
You didn't see nothing. You didn't even see any of the game yet. Let's see, how do I get to my... That's the bathroom, but how do I get to my room? Inspect. Somebody has plastered my kid sibling study room with dirty posters. Oh, so dirty. I'm gonna beat whoever did this senseless. And when she says beat, she means pummel them. Should be able to touch that. That's not suspicious at all. Okay, that was it. What an interesting collection of posters. Oh, another bedroom? It's blocked from the other side. I can't see clearly through the keyhole either. Okay, let's... Oh, here I am. My room. Oh, what the f***? What the f*** is this shit? What the heck happened to my room? All this occult stuff sitting around. Has someone been living here while I was away? Those candles are lit. Whoever did this was here recently. But who? And why? Maybe there's some kind of clue in this book. Just pick up a book. Not creepy at all. I'm surprised Twist hasn't come in. There's no title or author or anything, and it smells like overripe fruit and formaldehyde. In other words, it reeks of death. My hands feel pruny and ice cold touching the cover, like it's drinking the life from my fingertips, like the very material of this item is thirsty. Seeding the Black Woods, instructions on how to corrupt the soil of a forest by using offal of a goat and the beating heart of a human. Oh, the beating what? I read and reread the passage, but it's plain as black and white. The beating heart of a human? I reread again and again, my disbelief washing away more and more each time. This isn't a joke. First, the stare that only the locals have. Then, the disappearances. Then, the supernaturally overgrown woods. And now, this book describing sacrificial rituals. The truth dawns on me. Sacramento has been overrun by occultists. People haven't been spirited away by angry forest spirits. They've been abducted. And I'm next. I can't stop trembling. Should I hide? Is there even anywhere to hide? I certainly can't run. These cultists could be anywhere. In my house? In my room? Hastily, I flipped through the book. Maybe there's something, anything, that I can use to escape. Amidst hundreds of pages of indecipherable ruins and obscene rituals, one catches my attention. Summon the All-Mother. Manifest the All-Mother? According to this, the All-Mother is supposed to be a benign, eldritch entity with profane powers of life preservation. Nothing else in this book looked even remotely benign. If this book is for real, then this All-Mother is my best shot at getting out of here alive. Summoning a space demon is probably a bad idea, but my odds couldn't get any worse than they already are, and they haven't found a single person that went missing. Besides, there's still a chance that this book is fake, right? that there's an explanation for all the weirdness happening in Sacramento. I'd better hurry and do the ritual and find out. Looks like I already have everything I need to try. Oh, here we go. This is just like my Japanese animes. This entity is a benign preserver of life and cannot harm you. However, no contact with eldritch gods is completely safe. To summon her, do the following. Douse any lit candles. Okay, douse lit candles. Okay. Ensure there is an idol of the black goat present somewhere in the room. Idol of the black... I found the plant mister. At certain times in conversation, this icon will appear, and you can spray the speaker with water by right-clicking. Silence thought. I can't believe we have anti-horny spray. This will interrupt whatever they're doing or saying. This feature was primarily included in consideration of players who dislike being hit on by older women, eldritch abominations, but it has other uses too. I need that spray. Anti-horn me. I do also need anti-horny spray for myself. You can spray it on yourself at any point. Anything else in the room? Okay. Inspect statue. It looks like an idol of a goat, only it has too many legs. And too many eyes. It weighs a ton, too. How'd this get up the stairs? Okay, we got the idol of a black goat. Have a plant mister with you. We got that. While facing a tree of the black woods, chant her name. Okay, we gotta face the tree of the black woods. I'm guessing this is the tree. Roxanne Selva Oscura.
Insolent human! You dare call upon Roxanne, the all-mother of...
It worked? This book is for real? How did they get their hands on something like this? The form of the black goat of the woods assails my senses, the birthplace of life and final resting place of death, the maker and unmaker, in all her undulating horror. A vile, senile ooze seeps from the pores of my clenched fists as I'm overcome by an otherworldly nausea beyond reckoning.
I have tolerated mortal stench upon my soil long enough. Today is the end of empty threats. All that you are, all you ever have been, shall now become mere fertilizer for my black woods.
Nice. The blood trapped within my distended veins quickens, surging agitatedly beneath the flesh of my cheeks.
Your lifeblood shall soak the earth, nurturing my young as they spring forth from the wicked soil to feed upon your ever-suffering remains for all of time. At my hands, you will die again and again and again.
That's hot.
Why are you blushing?
Because I said that was hot. Girl, pretty.
Oh my god! I thought I was driving you insane! Oh, that sweating and hyperventilating? You look like you were going to throw up!
Oh, that just happens when I talk to girls sometimes.
What?
I was playing the saxophone. I like her dress.
Foolish mortal! Your impudence has made me very...
Oh, forget it. What is it this time? Torture again? Or did you catch your cult mate with someone else and now you want me to pretend to be your mommy to comfort you?
Cult mate? Torture? I think I've been confused for someone else again.
Out with it. You probably only have a few more moments before your lust breaks your will, so make it quick.
Huh? I feel fine. I mean, she's drop-dead gorgeous. I feel like my heart is beating out of my chest, but I don't feel like my will is breaking or anything.
I am the goddess of fertility, the physical manifestation of perverse desires. And you are standing 2 feet away from me, at the very epicenter of my carnal influence. And you're telling me you don't feel a thing.
All of our main characters have, like, so much resistance to this. beat me by 1 second. You can have the next one. I mean, I think you're really beautiful.
And that's all? You think I'm just beautiful?
Okay, let's pull it back a little bit, miss.
Come closer.
A warm floral scent washes over my senses. I feel lightheaded for a moment before it abates. Anti-horny spray activates. Oh my god, I can't believe a game actually gave us anti-horny spray. Ugh!
This is a real low point.
A goddess of lust getting rejected by her own cultist in her own dream.
Oh, it's a dream. That's right. I've never read any H.P. Lovecraft lore, but it's all about the dreams, apparently. I don't know if this makes it worse or not, but I'm actually not anybody's cultist.
What did you say?
Oh, there's her second eyes. I mean, sorry. I summoned you because my life is in danger, and I thought maybe you'd be able to help me somehow. Suddenly, she lifts my chin and pulls my face close to hers.
Your eyes. You're not under my influence. You're not one of them.
I'm special. I farted.
How did you get this book?
What do you mean? I just found it on the floor.
Listen to me. You are in grave, grave danger. The Thousand doesn't know you're here yet, but they will be coming for you. You've got nowhere to run.
'Cause she has 1,000 followers.
You won't be able to escape. Not while I'm still rooted here. Any road you walk will lead straight back here. You need to do the rituals in that book in order, ending with a spell that will uproot me from this location. Once I've been uprooted, you'll be able to run for it and hope for the best. Don't let anything happen to the book. If you lose it before I'm uprooted, you'll have no way out.
But what if I don't want my goat mommy to leave? A chill is running up my spine. Run for it? No way out? Grave danger? Just what have I gotten myself into?
Am I scaring you? I know it's a lot, but you have no choice if we're ever going to escape from Sacramento.
If we're ever going to escape. Wait a minute. Did I just hear something right? Hold on. It sounds like you're trying to escape too.
Things have gotten messy with my cultists. Messy in a bad way, I mean. My followers have turned against me and are abusing me and my woods' power to kill outsiders indiscriminately. This is a nightmare that I'd just like to end. But neither of us can leave without the uprooting ritual being performed.
This is different from the first game.
But I should warn you, these incantations and rituals can be terrifying.
These incantations and rituals can be terrifying for a non-cultist to perform. Even successfully completing them can have grave consequences.
These rituals will test your mettle in ways that...
I'll do it.
What? Really? You're just okay with what I'm saying?
I am. If there's a way out of this, just tell me how and I'll do it.
Are you sure?
So many people have gone missing in Sacramento. I'm not letting the same happen to either of us. Not today. I mean, I don't think it'll happen to her. I don't think it'll happen to her. Because she's a god.
Let's not waste any time. Start with the spawn partner ritual first. You'll need it.
Okay, spawn partner ritual. Light the ritual candles. The color of the flame does not matter, so please choose a color you find comforting. Okay. Let's do green. Very comforting color. Have your choice of an aromatic herb on your person. Pick a scent you find pleasant. Is there... Oh, here? Take rosemary. Take mint. Take lavender. I like rosemary. Imagine your ideal partner. Ooh, if it exists, it will appear before you. If it does not exist, it will be created. Do not imagine something you can't put back. Oh. Chant. Theranak via Ngep Pathagophenia.
Oh my.
Oh, she thought of Roxanne. Tabby's ideal partner, a plus. I see where Tabby's finger hovers. No, you don't. Wait, I can't explain.
Go ahead.
I've got nothing.
There's no need to be bashful, especially after all that time you spent playing coy. Perhaps I will allow you to be my partner.
What? We are trying to escape together. Really? And that's okay with you? Even though we just met?
Well, it's sudden, and it'll be a long, long time before I could ever trust a human again. But I'm not exactly the god of taking things slow. Besides, I already have 1,000 children. There's no harm in 1,001.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Taking me as your partner?
I thought you were talking about just being my girlfriend.
You thought the two definitions of partners that a fertility goddess was referring to the platonic meaning?
There's 3 meanings of partners.
What's the third?
Cowboys.
Are you still joking around while standing so close to me? You should be melting with desire. Being anywhere within a mile of me should amplify your lust 1,000-fold.
Oh, that's an easy one. Oh, that's an easy one. 1,000 times 0 is 0.
Wait, are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yep.
So, I take it you haven't had children yet?
Nope. This girl getting aggressive.
And you aren't with child now?
Nope.
You're going to die here, and there's nothing I can do to help.
What? You're really not gonna help me just because I don't have kids?
It's not that I won't, it's that I can't. I am an entity of untapped cosmic potential, and I want a big family. The biggest family possible. I want every living thing on Earth to be a direct descendant of me or one of my followers. Those that best serve that goal receive a fraction of my power. My most devoted followers are bestowed with gifts like extended lifespans, rapid healing, physical enhancement, and in some cases, immortality. And those followers are the ones looking for you.
Yes, Cactus, this is your goat girlfriend. This is a very projective dating sim.
You, on the other hand, have closed yourself off to my dark influence, and are mortal and vulnerable. No kids, no powers.
Well, how do I get pregnant to get out of this place? What if I don't want powers or kids?
What if I drained the life from your body and then used it to fertilize my wicked soil until something that will give me grandchildren comes crawling out?
I take an involuntary step backwards.
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's move on to the next ritual so that we can get out of here, okay? Holy moly, that was freaking scary. She's really taking this hard. I better go get the stuff for the next ritual. My body, my choice, Roxanne. Gather the ingredients for Epicurean feast. Collect the following. Meat from a living thing that died within the Black Woods. Check the meat rack in the dining room. Okay, let's go to the meat rack. I'm sure nothing will find us. I like that we actually have to go other places to collect ingredients. In the first game, you just had your room. Collect ingredientes here? Oh, no, one more. Okay, there's the meat. I tear a hunk of meat from the hook. It should be what I'm looking for. It smells kind of strange. Is this beef? Pork? Whatever it came from, it was huge. I should move on before I count the number of legs hanging on the hooks. Thigh. The Hulk thighs. That is thick. Okay, check the meat rack at the dining room. Milk of the black goat. Store-bought 2% is apparently fine, too. It's in the fridge. Lastly, a receptacle filled to the brim with liquid life. Blood. They meant blood. Please use blood from now on. Sorry. With liquid life. I jizzed in my pants. Oh, strawberry milk. Oh my god. When I was a kid, they had this vegan strawberry milk. It was soy strawberry, banana milk. In North Carolina when I was a kid, and for some reason they just stopped one day. It was like discontinued out of nowhere. It was like the best thing ever. It was the best drink. I don't know where it is. I still think about it over 15 years later. 10 to 15 years later. This is the milk of the black goat. It just looks like a regular carton of store-bought strawberry milk with a label slapped on it. I guess the cultists would have a hard time getting the real thing from Roxanne, now that their relationship has soured. No pun intended. This should be good enough. Okay, lastly, a receptacle filled to the brim with liquid life. I don't think we... Oh, we still need something in the dining room. Oh, is it a... Oh, this? Oh, you mean this thing? Filled with blood? A receptacle filled to the brim with liquid life. But blood. An unsettling amount of it. This is what the ritual calls for. Roxanne, you don't have to put on your red light. I have everything I need. I need to get out of here fast. Oh. Yeah, that's not... When they're telling me to get out of here fast, that's not good. It's like, in chat, I can't tell when people are being sarcastic unless it's, like you put sarcasm in it. I don't know. I can tell. Chant while facing red fire candles. Ahore Gorya Bithinkorna.
Well done. Looks like you did everything perfectly. Impressive.
Well done. Nothing to it. If all the rituals are this easy, we just might get out of here.
Perhaps so.
Aw, I want some of that dinner too.
I don't want to leave things as they are between us. Your life is your own. I'm sorry for losing my composure.
Oh, that? I nearly forgot about that already. I'm a little surprised a literal god would bother apologizing to a human at all. She seems so nice.
I've given it some thought. And while you may be blasphemously abstinent, you're the only person in the world that can help me.
That's
you see,
right.
If you step within range of my woods, any desire you have that will lead you closer to me is amplified to such an intense degree that it's unbearable. And most of the time, it's lust. Anyone who is led here seeking carnal or animalistic pleasures develops the sacramen-cho stare and becomes a cultist. If you are brought into my woods for any other reason, you don't become one of my chosen 1,000, and your desire will make you futilely search the woods for what isn't there. You'll forget to eat and sleep, and you'll search and search until you die of exhaustion and become fertilizer for the woods to grow further.
Okay. She's quite spicy with you, though. She's very spicy/frigid. She's hot and cold. Yes and no. Brought into my woods.
You're the only person to reach me without joining the cult
my soul.
or dropping dead. Thanks in no small part to the fact that you don't have lust to amplify. My only question is, if you're not here for lust, why are you here?
Are we asexual or something? Or no? Because we thought she was hot. Tabby, I think there's a lot of subtext here. Like, I think a lot of subtext is going, that's hot. I think it's a little bit going over my head. I pulled the receipt out of my pocket. I came looking for my parents. This used to be a handwritten letter from them saying they were here, in this house. But once I got here, it turned into a blank receipt and won't turn back.
The woods have indeed toyed with your emotions to bring you here. That paper was likely never a letter from your parents, but the woods made you believe it was. I'm sorry.
I think they're very not asexual. They seem like they're keen. Yeah, they said how hot she was, like, as soon as they saw her, so maybe that's not it. So they really aren't still alive?
They were likely consumed by my woods no more than 3 days after they disappeared.
I feel like I've been punched in the gut. The dust has long settled on my parents being gone, but the grief never faded.
Eat. It'll give you your strength back. The woods won't let you feel how tired you are.
Aw, she's letting us eat. I thought it was just for her. She's so nice. I love her. I don't feel tired at all, but come to think of it, I felt like I was going to collapse when I made it to this house. I don't think I've eaten since I got the letter either. I take a few bites, and the tears abate.
There. It'll be all right, Stardust.
She called me Stardust. Stardust? How did you know my parents' nickname for me?
Anything that dies within my Blackwoods becomes a part of it. A part of me. Their love for you likely lives on in me.
Ooh. I guess that settles it. My parents really are gone. That's the only way she could know that name. That's outright terrifying. But I feel strangely comforted that part of them is still here somewhere. I hope this isn't an offensive question, but how come this book said you were benign? All the missing people and the people that came looking for them, you ate them?
It was never supposed to be like this. I came bearing gifts of safe childbirth for infant and mother, hungerlessness, disease immunity. But instead, my own worshippers tormented me until it broke my hearts. Now my woods are bloodthirsty, and I'm forced to watch innumerable die.
But why? How could somebody do something like that? How could somebody have so much hate in their hearts?
Because it's had an eternity to accumulate.
What was that? It sounded like something breaking downstairs.
Are they coming? Already? No!
I forgot. Roxanne is just as scared as I am. I need to be more careful with showing fear, for her sake. Oh my god. Oh, I love our main character. She's such a good person. It could just be the house. The place is old and rotten in some places. So sometimes the house shifts on its own. I'll check it out. It sounded like it came from the kitchen. Oh.
Sit tight. Another episode of Sucker for Love at Date to Die For is coming up.
Oh, I wanted more. They really left us on a good cliffhanger. Ba, 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 ba.